West Conference, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick this deep to begin the game. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Here's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession.
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
On the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Has his tip at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing. You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Crosses all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, East Carolina. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. missed a field goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Soto. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of... after a solid game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
And the Trojans looking to keep this drive moving. They mix it up with a run. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back to pass. It's Soto. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff running right. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll test the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Zips it down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The back's got it. He gets loose.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. To the air, it's Soto. Throws it to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here.
Looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Pirates will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Pirates will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Handoff to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Trojans. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Pirates. That is just an elite long-distance house call. Tremendous speed on that battle.
Well, great speed, and I'll tell you, if I'm a defensive coordinator, got to get to the sideline and talk about gap or integrity. There's just too much room for this back with this kind of speed to run. They've got to make some adjustments.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possession. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff to the back.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs, and it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Looking to pass. It's Soto. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
East Carolina, 14.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the returner is brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Single back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Soto. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Pirates will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. And there's the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw. It's Soto. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the Trojans will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, USC. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Tailback with another carry. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
East Carolina, 21.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To the air. It's Soto. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made in space. Look out.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
He's brought down at the 34. It's 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Soto. He finds his man. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after a gain. Yards, so 2nd and 6. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
East Carolina, 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. QB keeps it himself. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. They'll hand it off. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
East Carolina, 21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Looking to pass. It's Soto. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
USC 41, East Carolina 21.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab near the sticks. It's Hodges. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Looking to the end zone, and he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. The 30, the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, USC. The defense contributes 6 points.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score USC 48, East Carolina 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
To kick off.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Important third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Pirates will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Is a turnover on downs.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Dropping back, it's Soto. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. They've got it down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to...
The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
With a few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback, he has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game. The Pirates will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Pirates lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ballgame.